Hey guys, what's up? So I'm back again with another video, and today's video is about books that I have bought impulsively. And if you guys don't know what that word means, it means that didn't really know much about the books, or I just bought the book based on the cover or how it looked in general, and which is not something you should do because then you might end up wasting your money, which fortunately, so far, I have not wasted any of my money, or should I say my parents' money. Um, okay, so let's just get right on into this. The first book that I bought impulsively, well, I think I had my parents buy this for me, but it is Hans Christian Andersen Tales. And if you guys don't know who this is one of the people who wrote like some of the original fairy tales. Like in this book, it has The Little Mermaid, I think it has Thumbelina. It has a lot of little stories in here. Trying to find another one that everyone would probably know. The Princess and the Pea, and it just has like all the original stories. And the reason I bought this was because it's like a flexi-bound book, which I absolutely love flexi-bound books. Okay, so the next series, and yes, series, like I bought this all at once, which probably wasn't a good idea because after the first book I was like, like I wasn't that into it, but since I had already bought the next two books, I might as well finish the series, and that is the Incarnate series by Jodi Meadows. We have Incarnate, Asunder, and then Infinite. And the reason I bought this is because one, it had to do with reincarnation, and I had never read any books that had to do with reincarnation, so I thought, yeah, that would be really interesting to read. Why not? And also, these covers, I couldn't get enough of. Like this cover, like it looks amazing. So does this cover and that cover, and it's a bit of a problem, but oh well. Okay, so this next book, well, these next three books are again like the Hans Christian Andersen books, where I bought it mostly for like the style of the book, and I have already finished this one, but Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie, and yes, it does have some illustrations in it. If you guys want to hear more about this book, you should check out my last video, which was Book Talk. Yes, I talked about this book and a few others, so you guys should check that out. And again, I bought this because I loved the Disney movie Peter Pan. I loved the story and everything, and I love how this is like so flexi. Hence the reason why it's called a flexi bound. The next is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, and I do try to plan on reading this summer. We'll see how that goes. And then the next is because of, again, the style and the end covers, and it's Black Beauty by Squire Gordon, Joe Green, I think. Don't think y'all can really see it, but and then this is on like the first end page, and again, and I just loved it, and I haven't exactly read it yet. Okay, so the next book I bought impulsively was back in middle school. I had my parents buy this for me because I was so obsessed with like the fandom and everything, and I bought it, put it by the books, and then I never picked it up again. Like at all, and that is Inside Divergent, the Initiate's World, and I'm like, yeah, I totally need this. I love the books. I love the first movie because I think this was like after the first movie, and I mean, it has some pictures, if y'all can see that. I was like, yeah, I totally need this. Put it on my shelf, never picked it up again. Yeah, my parents probably hate me. Oh well. And then, okay, so this last book is because it was very thin, and I love like thin little books because I have like a whole little section over here for them. And they're so neat, and it's just called Maybe by Brent Runyon, maybe. up there. And I love this. I'm just gonna read like this little part right here because I thought it was really good, and it's maybe everything will be different here. Maybe I should drive away and never come back. Maybe my brother didn't mean to. Maybe my brother was right. Maybe I can get my girlfriend to say yes. Maybe no one will ever love me. Maybe I should be an actor. Maybe I shouldn't pretend to be deaf. Maybe if I just mouth the words, no one will know I'm not singing, but maybe someone will hear me anyway. And I just thought this looked like so mysterious and minimalistic because it's like all black with the title right there and like cursive. Yeah, it's again, you guys should check this out. I really did enjoy this book, and I mean, it's very thin and it's only, geez, I didn't realize how thin it is. It's only 196 pages. Like, if you really wanted to, you could get this done within a few hours, a day maybe, depending on how fast you read. Now, I do not condone buying books impulsively because then you might end up wasting your money, but sometimes it works out in your favor. Okay, see you guys.